Hi guys, my name is Juan and welcome to Game News. Starfield release date possibly leaks online. As you guys already know, Starfield is one of the most highly anticipated games of 2023, and the excitement surrounding this game has been building up for years, and fans have been eagerly waiting for any news about its release date. Well, it looks like a release date may have just been leaked online. Guys, the digital distribution platform GOG has listed Starfield's release date as June 29, 2023. However, this date should be taken with a grain of salt as it has not been officially confirmed by Bethesda or Microsoft. As I have reported here in this channel, Microsoft are planning a dedicated deep dive into Starfield in the near future, and it is expected that its release date will be revealed there. Guys, the last Developer Direct event confirmed a May release date for Redfall, which was always been tied to Starfield release. Guys, Bethesda have stated that Redfall would be released first, meaning that June is not an unlikely guess. There are reports that the June 29 date on GOG has been up for a while, but a recent tweet from ResetEra has brought it up to the attention of the public. However, it's worth noting that the date is a little odd, as it falls on a Thursday and most video games typically release on a Tuesday or Friday. But something really interesting happened. It seems that because of the rumors, GOG has taken down the June 29 release date. Of course, this could mean something, but it's important to remember that nothing is confirmed until Bethesda or Microsoft make an official announcement. If the June 29 date does turn out to be the official release date, it means that Starfield will be releasing just a week after Final Fantasy XVI, which is set to be released on June 22. While this could mean a head-to-head battle between the two games, it's worth noting that fans of Final Fantasy are no stranger to multiple big games releasing within the same week. So what do you think about the leaked release date for Starfield? Let me know in the comments below. Xbox Game Pass is harming software sales. According to a report, Microsoft has admitted that its Game Pass subscription is hurting the sales of the games that join the service. Guys, the report states that a game sales figures dropped significant just a year after it's added to the Game Pass. This contradicts early remarks made by Phil Spencer, who said that putting the game on Game Pass would lead to more sales. The report also reveals that Activision is concerned about including its games on the service because they believe that it might severely cannibalize their sales, particularly to new releases. Guys, of course that putting your game on Game Pass will hurt the sales of the game on other platforms. Just think with me for a second. Usually a game released for $60. Some games don't deserve that price tag, like Forspoken for example, but it's usually $60. The Game Pass is $14 per month, and if it is the first time that you are subscribing, you only pay $1. I'm gonna say that again, $1. Now tell me what you would do. Pay $60 for one game or pay $14.99 for the whole catalog of games. So of course that this will hurt the sales of your games on other platforms because the players now have the option to pay $14 to play your game, not $60. So of course that when a studio is putting a game on the Xbox Game Pass, they know about this. So what they have to do is discuss with Microsoft a business model that will compensate the losses that they will have on other platforms. And guys, Microsoft admitting this is not a surprise. It's just the truth because if a game is on Game Pass, then you can pay $14 to play the game and have a huge catalog to play too, while you would pay $60 to play the same game on Steam. I mean, that's not a wise financial decision. So I don't get why people is making a big deal about this. And Activision saying this is kind of weird to me because guys, when a studio decides to put their game on a Game Pass, they sit down with Microsoft and they probably say, oh okay, Microsoft, if I put my game on your platform, I'm gonna lose this amount of money on the other platforms. So what you can do to compensate this loss? And Microsoft probably gonna say, I will cover the losses, don't worry, so put the game on my platform. And the studio's probably gonna be, oh okay, you're gonna cover it, I'm gonna put it there. Because think with me, if a studio is not taking all the factors in consideration making a deal this big, it's not Microsoft's fault because Microsoft is doing business. So you have to be smart when you're doing this kind of business. So in my opinion, if a studio is losing money because their game is on the Game Pass, it's not Microsoft's fault because I'm pretty sure that Microsoft is paying all the money that they agree when they decided to put the game on the Game Pass. Naughty Dog may have 2 multiplayer games in development. The developers behind The Last of Us may have something new in store for us. Guys, a recent job listing for a QA tester reveals that the company is working on multiple multiplayer titles. This suggests that there is more than just a multiplayer mode for The Last of Us in the works. A lot of people have been eagerly waiting for the multiplayer mode, although it was cut from the second game. But it seems like the wait may soon be over. The job listing mentions that a QA tester will be bringing their attention attention to detail to the company's first standalone multiplayer project. But what is interesting is that it also defines the role as quality assurance / development support with a focus on our multiplayer titles. Guys, I know that this is kind of pushing too hard, but this could very well be a reference to at least 2 multiplayer games in development at Naughty Dog. It's hard to say for sure, but the company will likely focus on the first multiplayer game this year and not reference the second one for some time. Guys, this new venture by Naughty Dog is likely part of Sony plans to release 10 live service games by 2026. To tell the truth, I'm not a huge fan of Naughty Dog focusing on multiplayer titles. It's not that I don't trust them or I don't think they can pull this off, because of course they can. They are an amazing studio, but it's more like that I would love them to keep pushing the boundaries of video game storytelling, just like they did with Uncharted and The Last of Us, and focusing on multiplayer games that don't focus too much on the storytelling and focus way more on the gameplay. I feel like it's kind of a waste of talent and opportunity, because this studio is so good in doing story-driven games that I feel like they should keep focusing on what they are amazing at doing, and making. It's not that I don't like multiplayer games, but I don't think Sony needs Naughty Dog to make a multiplayer game. Sony has a lot of studios and studio focus on multiplayer titles, so another studio could be doing a multiplayer game and letting Naughty Dog focus on what they are amazing at doing, that is storytelling video games. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. PUBG developers plan Escape from Tarkov-like extraction shooter. Attention all PUBG fans out there, Krafton has just revealed some exciting news about their next project. Project Black Budget is a new extraction shooter that is inspired by popular games like Escape from Tarkov and Warzone 2 DMZ. The game promised to deliver an ever-changing PvPvE open world with satisfying gameplay that will open the worlds with unpredictable and exciting experience. Krafton is considering launching the project on PC, consoles, and mobile platforms with an expected release date of 2024 or 2025. We are looking to popularize the extraction shooter genre, and Project Black Budget is the perfect way to do that. We have some of the best developers working on this game, and we are confident that it's going to be a huge success, say Krafton. Guys, in addition to the Project Black Budget, Krafton is also launching a Project Gold Rush, a PvPvE sandbox that may be more similar to Fortnite. Krafton is actually a really big studio and publisher, so they have the resources to make this game amazing. Not just the Project Black Budget, but the Gold Rush too. And it's always nice to hear that studios are willing to get out of their comfort zone and make new projects, because a lot of people think it's PUBG's dead, but PUBG actually has a really big fan base, not just on a PC but on a mobile too. So they could just sit there and farm money, but no, they are willing to try new stuff, and that's really exciting. And I hope that they do an amazing game that we can enjoy and play for years and years. Guys, this is all from me for now. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment something down below, and peace.